Yeah, it looks like kind of just a fairly peaceful surrounding by now. So the thing about Brave New World is that we're a lot more aggressive wiping out barbs, partially just because we don't want them messing with our trade caravans. It's one of the nice things of them adding trade caravans, really. Losing the grasp on Kuala Lumpur.
He who commands the sea has command of everything.
That reminds me I should spend my gold. Buying Kuala Lumpur out may just simply be the best option. They're giving us, let's see, 6 culture per turn right now. You know what? Yeah, I'll go for it. That's a waste of money, but I'll do it. And they will be now giving us 12 culture per turn. My God. Policy City, here we come. Now, the culture you get from city-states, I should note, is not actually contributed to any city of yours in particular. So, culture ordinarily, when produced from a city, will be used to expand the city's borders. But when it's just given to your country altogether, ambiguously, or civilization, excuse me, then it will only contribute to your policies, your social policies. So it is something worth keeping in mind, though it's still good to have it. Particularly if you as a Civ have not been focusing on culture too much. And we'll take bronze working, I think. No, we'll take optics now. It's usually better to get optics ASAP to me, so that any units you spawn will start with the ability to embark. I've had plenty of units that I've built before optics that wind up getting stranded because they don't know how to embark. I'm shocked no one's swept the Great Library out from underneath me. Ordinarily, that is the wonder to rush. I mean, the Temple of Artemis is good, but the Great Library is fantastic. Alright, we've got Tradition finished, and since we've got this far in the tree, we can actually go ahead and take Aesthetics now. But it's not one I'm terribly interested in. Exploration, what does Exploration lead to? It's devoted to spreading your empire on other continents, which is not fantastic for me. I'd really like to have rationalism. I would, but I'm not in the Renaissance yet. I guess that's a good motivation for people to rush the Renaissance, isn't it? Just rush some Renaissance texts. Anything. I suppose then we might take patronage? I don't know. Commerce is always comfortable. You know what? I'll go with commerce. And now we have plus 25% gold in the capital. Not a big amount right now, but it'll get bigger. Son of a... I had to say it, didn't I? I had to say it.
He made an instrument to know if the moon shineth.
Yeah, I cursed myself, yeah. No, it happens. Whatever, I got a 100 gold consolation prize or something like that, so at least there's that. I don't think there's any other barb camps left for me to check out. Within the general vicinity of my Civ, I mean. In which case, I think I'll just have this at let's set up in Palanque. And we will, in Palanque, we will build another caravan so that we can get more money in Palanque, make good use of the commerce that we've just started. We could work on Compass immediately. We could actually rush the naval tree. It wouldn't be of great use for us, except for getting the observatory later on. Hang on, let's see. If I wanted to get education, I would need to get horseback riding, currency, civil service. Which I haven't even got archery yet, so yeah. I will... Yeah, I'll take archery. Just so I can get it out of the way and move on to the ensuing texts. It's of no use to me. Alright, let's just remove this. It is of no harm to you. Whatever. Does no one have access to excess luxuries?
The haft of the arrow had been fed.
I suppose that's a possibility. Alright, we can go ahead and get this stone and marble working. And that'll be nice. And we'll choose to research the wheel so we can get horseback riding. Eventually we'll have to lead to education. And once we get education rolling, we should definitely be the dominant scientific Civ. Solomon has completed the Terracotta Army. I don't remember what the Terracotta Army does, but okay. Get these Atlas guarding Palanquin. As for right now, I think I'm definitely going to get another trade caravan started up in Palanquin, so Palanquin can make more money and make use of the commerce policy I just picked up.
Wisdom and virtue are like the two wheels of a cart.
And after that, I might want to refocus on religion. Maybe. Scientifically, we are definitely running straight to education, ASAP. So we will take... mathematics is necessary to get currency. Currency is necessary for money. So we'll go for mathematics before we go for horseback riding. We'll start that quarry up. And we'll have these spearmen sit on top of them just to keep them safe. I'm not paying too much attention to the notifications I get along the side here. Though most of them tend to be from city-states, and I'm not playing Greece or Siam, so city-states aren't a huge priority. I'm keeping good relations with Kuala Lumpur, because I like the culture they give me. Yeah, the Temple of Artemis has been built. That took them a long time, actually. Shocking. If Egypt is actually on the map, I will be shocked, because if they are, then they're slacking hard. Statue of Zeus has been built. I don't really care. Let's see. We are not the happiest empire. We are third in the runnings for it.
Mathematics is the gate and key to the sciences.
We will go ahead. Is this the new caravan or the old one? It's the new one. Alright, we'll send them to Brussels. Oh, or should I send them to call? Help to call, set up. No, I'll send them to Brussels for now, just to get the gold train really rolling. I feel like... No. I was about to question if I should buy the cotton here, because Brussels might, but I don't think it will. It probably won't expand past the 3-hex grid. Over here in Palanquin, we will go ahead and set up a... Yeah, we'll go ahead and set up a temple so we can get a religion really rolling. Unless is there anything better? Oh, I do like the Hanging Garden. I think I've got Palanquin still set to production focus, but it's not too bad. 12 is a respectable number at the level in the game we're at right now. We'll go for currency so I can get a market set up. It's unlikely we'll make use of the mint or the Petra. But a market is nice because it can provide an extra percentage boost to the amount of money in Palanquin. Considering there's already a 25% percentage boost in effect, an additional percentage boost stacked would be very nice. Hang on, we need to, let's see, we're losing our grasp on Kuala Lumpur. I don't feel like losing their culture amount anytime soon. They want us to demand tribute from Zurich. Is Zurich protected by anyone? They have no allies. I don't think that anyone's protecting them. And where are they? Ah, you know what? Why the hell not? They'll refuse, but we'll give it a shot. Yep, it has to actually succeed. Okay, that's good to know. Good to know. So I'm actually not going to be able to do what Kuala Lumpur wants. In which case, we'll just... Oh. Whoops. Alright, well, we pledged to protect them. Hopefully, Genghis Khan isn't on the map. You know what, we'll just live without him for a little bit. We have reached another count of the long count. Let's see, what year is it in BC? Let's see. Yeah, it's 350, so about every 500 years, let's say, is the long count. Now, with the long count, yeah, we've already taken the Great Scientist, so we can't take him again. We could go ahead and take a Great Prophet and make a religion. That's interesting. Or we could take a Great Admiral. The Great Admiral can go ahead and explore the wider sea. We'll focus on Great Prophet for now. We'll take him. And the next, when we get a prophet, the next time we get a prophet, he will be focused on enhancing the religion. Unit needs orders. That caravan will resume its previous route, even though Kuala Lumpur is not providing as much money as it used to. Yeah, we'll do that. The Great Prophet, we will immediately spend him on founding the religion. And we will go ahead... Protestantism and Catholicism have already been founded. Interesting. So we will found... we will found Buddhism, sure. Founded by the Mayans. Makes sense. Our founder belief... Tithe is always good. Yeah, we'll take tithe. The follower belief, we will definitely take one of the buildings. We don't have wine or incense, so monasteries isn't going to be of much use. The cathedrals and mosques have apparently already been taken, so we will take pagodas. And once the religion is enhanced, we'll go ahead and add on to these. Found religion, yes. There we go. And we can later spend faith to set up a pagoda in our cities, which will produce the culture, faith, and happiness of those cities. And we should be one of the first religions. I think we're the third, because Protestantism and Catholicism had already been founded, but still, we're the third, which there are only 2 left for anybody else who wants to get in the game. Let's see. In Tikal, we will go ahead and set up... Alright, we had a pyramid first, so we'll set up a granary now. It may have been a mistake to go with the pyramid first, but I'll live with it. And Palanqua is working on the Hanging Gardens, which may be a mistake. There is a good chance that one will be cut out from underneath us. But at the moment, I just feel like going for it. I'm real good at bad decisions, trust me. No longer ally of Kuala Lumpur, but I am still friends with them, so they will be still providing us with 6 culture, which is nice. The marble has increased the build speed, or decreased rather, the build time of the Hanging Gardens. So that's nice. We got that going for us. Now the workers can be sent over to work the stone. I don't think stone counts as a luxury. I mean, it's just rocks, but I could be wrong. Guess we'll figure it out, won't we? With that marble set, we will be happier. Oh, now you like the idea of it.
Gelin pazarlığa tutuşalım. Hoşunuza gider mi?
Solomon his voice actor sounds like he's recording
Çok iyi.
from like the inside of a tin can. Like you recorded it with 2 cans on a string, you know?
Better is bread with a happy heart than wealth with vexation.
Nobody else really sounds like that. Did they have to I wonder if Firaxis or whoever developed this game had to get a voice actor who was not in the kind of space where they could just get him into the studio. Set up market. They may have needed to get someone like actually like in Turkey. I don't know where Firaxis is located. I always kind of assumed it was either England or America. But they may have needed to just get somebody to go to a studio in Turkey who speaks like old style Turkish. to give them the dialogue they needed. Let's see, get horseback riding, which leads to civil service, which leads to education. Wonderful. So we will go ahead and get horseback riding. That will allow us to build the stable, which will be nice. Horses and cattle, okay. That'd probably be of good use. It'd give us +2 to production. The maintenance is not great, though. Circus Maximus is nice, though. And the Caravansary, I think we could put to good use. Potentially. Depending on how much we really invest in Palanqua as a money-making city. Somebody enhance the religion. The Mausoleum of Halicarnassus. Halicarnassus? God, what's wrong with me? Halicarnassus. There we go. That makes a lot more sense. Now, of course, Polynesia being who they are, they set up connections with us despite being on an entirely different continent. Makes sense.
A horse. A horse. My kingdom for a horse.
Ah, I love Leonardo. God. Leonard Nimoy's delivery is so fantastic. Right? Civil service, it will give access to the pikemen, which is a very good unit for 175 BC. Chichen Itza, which we may try and go for, but I'm doubtful. And it will increase the amount of food we get from farm connected to fresh water. The farms alongside rivers. Which we might eventually want to send a worker over to Tikal to help them. We've kind of just left them out to dry, unfortunately. Poor bastards. Yeah, alright. We may want to work on a settler after Hanging Gardens. The Mayan Pyramid is helping me a lot here. This is very early in the game to get civil service. Though I suppose it helps that I'm mostly avoiding the military tree. We are no longer friends with Zurich. I didn't even know we were friends with Zurich. Okay. Fair enough. The Iroquois have founded Confucianism. Makes sense. Alright, Reformation belief added to Confucianism. Damn! I'm not used to people taking piety. It's kind of a bad civic to my understanding. Now, let's go ahead and... My god, that is so much cotton! Is stone a luxury resource? No, it is not. No, it is not. That's vital. We won't bother improving stone from here on out. Because if the AI manager is set to food, they are going to focus on farms instead of any production, so the stone will just go completely unused. Meaning the improvement is completely without value. Yeah, sweet. Where even are those guys? Over there, okay. Yeah, the Iroquois are expanding way faster than anybody else here. Which, I mean, makes sense, especially if they're setting up... Yeah, they've got forest and jungles right there. That's a perfectly valid reason to set up that much. You know what I may do? I think I'm just going to go ahead and focus the workers on getting roads from Palanqua to Tikal. And we will handle the road making... you know what? We're probably at a point where we don't need to protect the workers anymore. I'll just set the experiment somewhere around our southern border to keep an eye out. I have accumulated enough faith to purchase a unit or building. Let's see. Ah, yes, I have. I've definitely got a lot of gold as well. We will set up a pagoda for the happiness token of faith. And you know what? While we're at it, let's buy a settler. We won't use him for a little bit, but we'll have him. I think we'll send him south to a hereabouts. I'd like to have... Oh, hey, we got the Hanging Gardens. Radical. free garden in which the city in which it is built, as well as a lot of food. That's nice. We won't be able to get Mount Fuji, at least not without conquering Wittenberg, in which case we would make everybody else hate us. But if we can get these jungles, then we will be in very good territory indeed. I like this land right here. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to send a spearman down here. And we will send the settler out to follow them. For our production in the city of Palanqua, we will pick... Ooh, I do like the Hagia Sophia. But, which appears later, the Borobudur or the Hagia Sophia? I'll go for the Borobudur. That may be a mistake. I'm kind of focusing way too much on wonders here. Are there any buildings that we absolutely should be getting? Yeah, we should probably get a market. Yeah, let's get a market. Increase the amount of gold we're making, that way we can buy more things. Later on, we can use gold to buy buildings while we're busy on building wonders.
The only thing that saves us from the bureaucracy is its inefficiency.
A McCarthy quote, okay, sure. Farms are now considerably more efficient, so Palanqua will be building at a much faster rate. Let's see, we'll just set the spearmen to... Oh, hell. Yeah, I don't see any barbs. We'll probably find how the settler out by itself. And we will go ahead and get education set up ASAP. We may just want to buy a university out here in the jungle as soon as we get the money for it. Universities are considerably more effective around jungles. Alright, mile-long count bonus. Let's see. Alright, we'll go ahead and move the settler first. For our great person this time, let's go with... I don't want the Great Admiral. I can't see us getting much use out of the others, at least not yet. Yeah, let's get a Great Admiral. And he's up in Tikal. And we will immediately set him up to... Okay, can we just... Oh, it's Yamamoto, but can we just... Yeah, he can just immediately go check out other places. Radical. Adopt a policy. We will go ahead and take, let's see, gold from land trade routes. I do like that. And less maintenance on roads and railroads. Allows the purchasing of Landsknechts, or Landsknechts. I don't understand German. Yeah, let's get a wagon train. More gold from land trade routes. More, less maintenance paid on railroads, which is very vital for a land-based empire. Public declaration from the Ottomans that they're probably protecting Jerusalem, yes. Genoa, hey! Unsurprisingly, I would imagine Polynesia has found you first, but hey.
Mae fi yw buddig, brenhines y Celtiaid, peidied neb am trambrisioi.
Right. Yeah, we knew the Celts were here immediately. As soon as a religion was just founded within the first 11 turns. And we will go ahead and have you guys go here, and we will have you guys fortify. Now, these two city-states might not like me setting up right next to them. They might be okay with it. I don't know for sure. My primary thing is to grab up these jungle spaces as well as that cotton, those bananas, those horses. And we'll have the Great Admiral keep exploring. it escaped my mind to mention it, but the Great Admiral at this point in the game is the only non-Polynesian unit that can sail over deep ocean. Every other naval unit at this point can only sail the coast. And Chichen Itza. They will not actually have Chichen Itza, I assure you. And we will not buy anything for them until we get University. Their first production choice will be a granary. And we will set them to a food focus. And yeah, that's that. We may have the next trade caravan. Parthenon and Stonehenge. Damn, and Stonehenge took a while. Stonehenge is usually built by, like, 1000 AD. That's wild. A lot of uninhabited land over here. I suppose me setting up Chichen Itza there, I might start having border conflict with the Ottomans. Oh, whose borders are these? Nobody's, I guess. Choose production. Let's go with a... Stoneworks is nice for the happiness and production it'll provide. But at the same time, I don't expect that there will be much use of it. Yeah, let's go for it. There's worse tiles to pay that much money for. Do these workers seriously just... Oh, I knew I shouldn't have set them to Route 2 mode, because they shouldn't be building a road over that marsh. Ah, whatever, idiots. Alright, it's Babylon. Which means we are... Are we still in the lead for the science race? No, but neither are they. Okay. Fair enough. We are doing better than them because we're at the second rank and they are not the person who's in first. Other than that, we are generally doing well for just about everything other than military and production, which, again, not terribly shocking. I must have an excess of cotton by this point. No one's really been up and at 'em to trade me here. No longer friends with Kuala Lumpur. Yeah, I can live with that. I like their culture, but I can live without it. No. No, I'm good. Alright. Been a while since we got a new tech. Alright, we're going to go ahead and set you guys up to deliver food to Chichen Itza so we can get Chichen Itza rolling ASAP. Because the amount of jungle tiles there pretty much is just doing science. Nebuchadnezzar, that is the exact same deal you just offered me. Prick. I can't believe he offered me the same deal 2 turns in a row and expected me to accept it. Alright, let's see. The most literate people in the world. I am at number 2. Nebuchadnezzar is at number 3. We're actually tied. That's not too terribly surprising, though the fact that Hiawatha's up there as well is kind of surprising. Oh, and there's also Kamehameha. He's kind of been dragging ass most of the game. Oh, we got Rome.
Te saluto. Augustus sum imperator et pontifex maximus Romae.
Hopefully he's not much of a pain in the ass. I'm surprised he hasn't been snatching up too many wonders. In most of the games I've had with Rome, he's been very wonder-hungry. Let's see. We will not be taking Chichen Itza in Palanquin, no. We will, however, take... What will we take? Well, I guess now that we've got those stoneworks running, we can actually build a lot of these faster than we could before. I'll take Borobudur. with that said, someone may undercut us on that one. Nebuchadnezzar, and I assume that's Caesar that's in first for science. Yes, that is Caesar. They both might try and take it out. Particularly Caesar, because Caesar doesn't play very nice. I do wish there was a function they could add of, like, some degree of coordination between you and the AI of, like, hey, could you please not...
Poco offero, a te considerando.
That is a worse deal than what Nebuchadnezzar offered me. Go away. I do wish there was some kind of way to set up diplomatically a kind of deal with the AI that they agree not to produce a certain wonder. That would certainly make it easier for anyone who isn't playing Egypt. But I feel like that's just another thing that differs from single player to multiplayer. Because ordinarily, like, in a multiplayer game, if you're working with someone, generally speaking, you're going to try and form an agreement of, hey, you don't mess with my wonders, I don't mess with yours. Unless, of course, you're playing with a jackass, which has happened before. But in single player, you got no earthly warning unless you've got spies, and spies don't show up until the Renaissance. I mean, you do get the consolation prize of gold, and gold is nice. Gold is not as nice as most of the benefits conferred by the wonders, as well as the amount of production and time you waste.
Education is the best.
I was about to say, I should be working on that university for... Oh, shit. Yeah, stay off the coast if he's going to be waiting for me. Yeah, we'll go ahead and set up a university in Chichen Itza. And with guilds, we will be able to set up Machu Picchu. Machu Picchu might be nice. Oh, we don't have any mountains, so it's not happening. The bigger thing would just be trading posts. Trading posts are good once we take rationalism, but we're not there yet. I'm not intent on taking construction yet. I'll take bronze working because it's the one I've been holding off on so much. And you can never get a lower amount of time to research than one. So if you get the opportunity to research something for only one beaker, you should take it. I'm about to have a golden age. Right there. Piss off.
Here, Hector.
I can see that the Romans and the Babylonians have not had a terribly active navy for the barbarians to be running a fleet at all. Let's see. And now that we've got that going, we can get ironworking going. And let's... Before I forget, let's zip on over to Pizza. And let's see. Can we buy them a university? No, because we need a library first. I'm dumb. Alright, we'll go ahead and set up at this stage, it'd be better to just go for sun. And it saves us money, too. The Great Wall has been built off in God knows where. I was not even available to build the Great Wall, but okay. I think we found Rome. Lots of wineries. That's usually the way you can tell where Rome is.
Gadewch i uno ein byddynoedd, ac elwa o'r he...
Yeah, whatever. I'm going to assume... Oh, yep, that's where the Celtic capital is. That is Edinburgh. And let's go ahead and get you back out on the open sea just once more. Tikal has been hooked up with Palenque, so now both cities should hopefully benefit some. We have got a granary in Tikal. Took forever and a day, but hey, it's finally done. There's still not a great degree of people there, and at the amount of money we're making, I say we go ahead and set up a water mill. Now, the workers, let's see. Let's go ahead and get you guys working on a farm, so that Tikal can finally get a real food source going. And after we get some improvements going in the area of Tikal, hopefully get that cotton so we can trade it off for something that's actually good instead of garbage like horses and iron. Hopefully after that we will go ahead and connect Tikal and Palenque to Chichen Itza. Let's see. Other than that, what have we got left? I mean, we could go with an artist, but I'm not sure. Let's get a great engineer for a manufactory. I'm not particularly excited to get a great merchant at the moment. Let's see. That will confer on its own already a hammer, so that'll just be more hammers to add to the pile. Wonderful. It occurs to me that I've stopped to explain some mechanics like happiness, but not completely all.
Do not wait to strike till the iron is hot, but make it hot by striking.
I suppose then this will, on some level, be a series more for people who aren't entirely beginners at Civ V. For the most part, the intent of this series is to watch me get better at this. To record my journey of getting from a kind of shit Civ player to an okay one. And I'm still not sold on guilds yet. Compass can lead right into astronomy, and we're actually very close to getting astronomy, so I think we'll take Compass. And that will give us an extra trade route, which is nice. Start up on that next turn. Okay, now you're speaking my language. 2 gold, I'll take it. Palenque is actually building up a pretty sizable population, which is kind of surprising to me. I've not had it focused on population for quite a while. Yeah, at this point, I think most of the city-states have probably been founded by Polynesia before anyone else. These are some strange shaped continents. Civ never really makes consistently shaped continents in my experience. I don't know. Oh, cool. And a quote by the Buddha himself. Radical. So we've got the barometer rolling, which is nice. That will make our religion a lot stronger. And we get 3 missionaries. Sweet. And we will go ahead and get them set up in Gaul. And spread the religion. And I don't know whether we'll bother spreading the religion to Brussels. Hang on, let's see. Yeah. Plus 1 gold for every 4 followers of this religion? Yeah, we'd gain 2 gold from spreading it to Brussels then. Yeah, we'll go for it then. Alright. But first, we'll go ahead and get it set up in Chichen Itza as well, so we can set up a pagoda there. And we'll send these guys to go get it set up in Brussels. Why would you... Okay, whatever. And we're gonna avoid spending as much time, very much time at all inside foreign territory, because that causes the missionaries to take damage, which is a very bad thing. A very bad thing indeed. We can get the caravansary to extend the range of the caravans, which would be nice, but I'd much rather have the university, at least right now. Golden Age, we're not relying on Golden Ages very much, despite the fact that we're the Mayans. We're not going to be building the Chichen Itza. And the Book of Nezer has now entered the medieval era, right as I'm about to enter the Renaissance era. And once we get the culture going, then we will be able to go ahead and get rationalism set up, which is the guaranteed top-level, top-tier policy path to take. I suppose we'll send you guys down to Kuala Lumpur. Yeah, so they'll just go that way. There's only 7 people in Kuala Lumpur, so it's only going to provide me a single gold coin, but better than nothing. I mean, we could spread the religion within the Iroquois or Ottoman lands, but I have no intent on pissing them off. Other than that, I mean, let's see. The Celts definitely have a religion of their own already. The Romans have probably rushed Catholicism. They tend to do that. Babylonians have their own. Okay, the Romans don't actually have their own religion. So I may just embark. Oh, thanks for your commentary, Google. Yeah, she... That's only a third time that's ever happened in any recording I've ever done that Google has decided to interrupt me, but I guess today was one of those days. It's the wonder of smart technology right there. I don't think it's really feasible for us to spread the religion to Rome right now. So yeah, we'll spread it to Kuala Lumpur. Alright, spread the religion and get the hell out. And you spread the religion as well. Wonderful.
Poco offero, a te considerando.
Sure, whatever. You do you, Rome. As long as you stay on your side of the ocean, I'm cool. Alright, we're waiting. My military is probably due for some expansion now that I think of it. At the current moment, I'm not too scared of the Iroquois or the Ottomans, but the Ottomans might come knocking if they think I'm appropriately weak. Let's go ahead and get that cotton rolling so I can make some additional trades. Let's see. I could spread it to Wittenberg. I don't expect that the Ottomans would be entirely too fond of that, but, I mean, they can deal with it. Yeah, we can't. Not until we get astronomy, we can't send them over there. So, until then, let's see. We're pretty good for actual followers within our borders already. And I think the Iroquois would be very pissed off if we decide to spread it in their territory, because I can see them being quite religious. I'm less scared of the Iroquois than I am the Ottomans. Let's go for it. Oh no, you know what? No, I'm not knowing Ondaga. That's a holy city. That's gonna probably stick. Well, we don't have to necessarily use them. Wait, what would happen if we would? Well, it'll only add an additional citizen. That's not very good use at all. And I'm not entirely sure what to do with these missionaries. I mean, it is a reward for a world wonder, so of course it's over the top, but yeah, I've not got a terrific degree of things I have intent with these. Alright, you go look around some more. Cape Town. They have also been found. Where even is Polynesia? I assume we're going to be finding them soon. Start a plantation. I guess we'll have the missionaries sit outside of Palenque until we figure out what to do with them. Right, you spread religion within Kuala Lumpur. And you spread the religion within Wittenberg. I guess that... Oh, right. We haven't gotten any of the upgrades that increase the amount of uses a missionary gets. Regardless, it's an extra bit of money, and an extra bit of money is always nice. Alright, we finally started finding where the hell the Polynesians are set up. Yep, Samoa, Honolulu, and I assume they've got another couple cities around there. How are we doing for demographics at this point? Yeah, soldiers and happiness we're not doing so high. Yeah, they didn't like me building Chichen Itza. That's always the problem with building more cities, is that the more cities you have, the far more difficult it is to actually maintain it. Let's Let's see. I do have enough faith to buy something. I will go ahead and buy a pagoda in Chichen Itza. That sounds like a good choice. And while we're at it, since we've got so much money, let's buy a library. And a unit needs orders. We will have the missionary sleep, and hopefully we don't forget about him later. I think it's... Once we get the happiness more under control, which hopefully is rather soon, we may want to invest in setting up cities more in this kind of area. That might set the Iroquois off. I'm doubtful, though. The Iroquois are generally peaceful. I think we'd have to do a lot to mess with them. Alright, they've completed the Petra, which I wasn't particularly intent on getting either.
I find the great thing in this world is not so much where we stand, as in what direction we are moving.
Radical. So we've got the compass and can now switch to astronomy, which will finally allow every unit we have to cross oceans. No more letting just Yamamoto here do all the work. Alright. Within Palenque, we'll go ahead and focus them on a watermill for now, I think. No, let's go for a circus. We need the happiness. I'm not going to send my armies over the ocean to go fight Rome for you. Okay, yeah, sir. I don't know how crazy you think I am, but I'm not that crazy. How much religion do I need? How much faith do I need to get a, Alright, that's exactly what I expected. Yeah, I knew its time was limited, but it was... I'm not going to actually use the Great Admiral to help fight in the Navy. I don't expect I'll engage in much naval warfare at all unless Babylon, the Celts, or the Romans get particularly aggressive. I mean, Polynesia might get aggressive, but I'm not even remotely scared of them. How much religion do I need to get a great profit? Right, 300 faith minimum. Alright, we'll stop buying things until then, because I'd like to enhance my religion. Having that pagoda in Chichen Itza should help it, though. At least a little bit. Let's see, the Great Lighthouse is out. I don't care. There are horsemen in Brussels. Okay. I'm not focused on a military development at all here. I'm not sitting ready for a civilization in 680 AD. I may have Palenque focus on getting out some Atlatlists, just to keep my borders a little more secure than they are right now. Obviously, Atlatlists are horribly obsolete at this point in the game, but I'm not interested in investing food in the military. And I'm not scared of Iroquois. I'm only a little scared of the Ottomans. I'm a little scared of the Babylonians. The Romans or the Celts could be a threat, but I think they'd rather duke it out with Babylon right now. Let's see. Right now, we'll just set them up to build an Atlatlist. At 1 turn per Atlatlist, that's a pretty good exchange. And we will send that Atlatlist down to Chichen Itza. Or thereabouts. Yeah. I don't know, maybe I'll send him over to where I was considering setting up a city. Well, it looks like a good territory for city out here. Let's see. Alright, something a little wider out here. I like this. You guys go there. Right, and we'll have them make another Atlatlist just for safety's sake.
Poco offero, a te considerando.
Cotton for wine, absolutely! Thank you, Augustus. I needed that. That may set up for me to build another city. Thank you, sir. That is fantastic. We have access to even more cotton, too. Right, I don't know what we'll do with this Atlatlist. I mean, we can't just set them up on the hill and put them on alert. Who knows when you'll need the help. Alright, and out, and Pelunkwa. We will build another worker because there are too many workable tiles and not enough workers right now. I've got these guys out here setting up cotton and all kinds of things, and I need to set up a road to Chichen Itza. Alright. Let's choose our production in Chichen Itza. Let's see. A university will come in 32 turns. Unless, of course, I just buy it. Yoink. Alright, with that out of the way, we can now go ahead and just build a watermill. There we go. With Chichen Itza in place, with a university to boot, then it will start pumping out science sooner rather than later, hopefully. They will definitely be working the bananas there, and that should give some boost. Let's set up a policy. Oh, we can't bank it for rationalism. Oh no. Oh, that's a really good one actually. I'm going to go ahead. I don't particularly care for the Landsknecht, but I'll go ahead. And who knows, maybe I'll use the Landsknecht if I ever get into a war. I mean, the rest of the army being formed up a bit latless, we do have kind of trouble with actually holding land.
Gadewch I ni uno ein byddinoedd, ac elwa o'r herwydd.
I don't care about open borders, but I'll take that 4 gold per turn.
Bitch!
What did you call me? What did she call me? I did not intend to end that dialogue at that perfect time, but boy, oh boy, did I. Right, you guys go ahead and set a road up going to Chichen Itza, please. Thank you. And the caravan, hey, you were previously going to Kuala Lumpur, right? Alright, well, keep going to Kuala Lumpur. It's kind of late in the game to go for the Oracle, but fuck it. I want rationalism. Alright, let's get cotton so somebody else will try to trade us for it. And we'll set these Atlantis to alert, so they will guard that hill with their lives. And we will set these Atlantis to alert as well, so they will hold this land until I feel like sending a settler out there. I'm not sure that I will end up sending a settler out there, to be perfectly honest. I'm kind of happy with the 3 cities I've got. I mean, an extra city is plenty helpful in warfare, but... And we've got a new caravan. No, that's not a new caravan, that's an old caravan. They are the ones I used to be sending to Chichen Itza. I still want Chichen Itza to be our science powerhouse, so I'm going to keep the food supply. And let's get the plantation set up with some cotton so that we can trade that cotton away ASAP. Hopefully for another luxury resource, maybe? I don't know, I feel like the AI is so incredibly stupid that it'll just throw it directly in the trash. What's this? Wine? I don't need this. Oh, man. Alright, hey, long count. Let's see. Merchant, not of great use. Hang on. Can I look at something else for a moment? Okay, whatever. I'll take a great artist, I guess. Because we do have a palace. And that would contribute to the culture. The Great Merchant would give us a lot more money right now. Culture is not a huge thing for it. Fuck it, we'll go for the Great Artist so we can rush towards rationalism. And we will have you create a great work, Victor Vastness. He has created the moving house. Or rather, the painting moving house. He has not created a moving house. That painting is actually quite depressing looking, actually. Now I am sad. I guess that's what I should have expected out of a Russian painting. I have a strong feeling I'm going to get undercut with the Oracle here. Then again, I feel that way with every wonder I start working on. I'm having a pretty good time with the mine.
Joyfully to the breeze, Royal Odysseus spread his sail, and with his rudder, skillfully he steered.
Alright, we have astronomy. We won't make use of the observatory because we don't have any mountains in our territory, but the ability to embark across oceans.
In the country of the blind, the one-eyed man is king.
The ability to embark across oceans is quite great. We may just go ahead and send them. The Celts are already spreading it. If we send missionaries out, I have a strong feeling they're just gonna die. I think we'll have to manually guide them so they don't just immediately try to waltz right through foreign territory. Missionaries take damage for every turn they spend in enemy territory, or not enemy territory, but just any foreign territory at all. So we don't want them to spend too much time running through Babylon. I think I'm going to have to finally bite the bullet and get construction. Because I've been sitting on that one for a while. I'll miss my Atlas. They're beautiful works of art, they were. I mean, not really, they're kind of just cheap archers, but, you know. Cheap is cheap, especially in the early game.
Three things are to be looked to in a building. That it stand on the right spot, that it be securely founded, that it be successfully executed.
It does give us the Colosseum, which will allow us to establish more happiness, which is very important right now. Because in the happiness game, I'm getting my ass kicked. Let's see, we will set up engineering so we can get a bridge over here, because the dumbass workers built it that way. And it allows us to establish an extra trade route, which is very good. As soon as Palenque finishes its work on the Oracle, we are definitely going to make some more trade caravans.
Gadewch I ni uno ein byddinoedd, ac elwa o'r herwydd. Byd siŵr.
Okay, Boudica has now become my favorite NPC. Because if I hit it at the right time, she just calls me bitch. That's fantastic. I love it. How did it take Polynesia this long to make the Colossus? Whatever, I guess it took me this long to make the Oracle. I shouldn't be insulting them too much. I don't know why I've just become so focused on building wonders in the city of Palenque. Solomon, why do you still have your scouts running around?
Instrumental or mechanical science is the noblest, and above all the others, the most useful.
Wonderful, so now that road doesn't suck. Alright, you've got the cotton plantation rolling, so now I can trade that off to somebody else. Right now, I'm going to go ahead and buy this land right here so we can get a plantation set up on those dyes. Once we get a plantation set up on those dyes, our happiness should go up considerably. And let's get you guys to go all the way down here. Oh, don't ride the coast, you morons. Fantastic. I guess I should have known better than to put it in the hands of the AI van. Right, we can set up metal casting. That will allow us to build workshops and forges. Yeah, workshops are pretty good for getting wonders out, definitely. We should get the Oracle, assuming Rome doesn't somehow sweep it out from underneath our feet.